Yo, 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 it's Cinderella. So, what up? Today I'm going to show you how you can take a long sleeve shirt and cut it into short sleeves, and it's so easy to do. And it's going to look like this. So you're going to lay out your shirt like this and make sure the sleeve is nice and smooth. So we want our sleeve to be about this long, but we're going to have it rolled up. So that means I'm going to cut around here and leave at least a hand's width of space so that I can roll it up twice. But if you just want to cut it and have a raw edge, you can cut it right there, no problem. So you're going to go in with a good pair of fabric scissors, and we're just going to cut straight across the sleeve. The same angle of the bottom of the sleeve, we'll just cut straight across like that. And now you're going to use the piece you cut off and use it to measure on the other side. So now we're going to cut the other sleeve, and you'll use the piece that you cut off and line it up exactly with the sleeve that you haven't cut yet. And we're going to use this to show us how much fabric to cut off. So we'll go back in with our fabric scissors and just cut straight up, getting it as close as possible. And now you have both of these done. You could leave the sleeve with this raw edge and that's a total look, but I'm going to roll it up and sew it in place. So we're just going to roll it up once and then twice like that. You could also just leave it like that, but I'm just going to do some easy hand stitches to make sure it stays in place. To do that, you're going to get some thread, pull out almost as long as your arm, just cut it off, put the thread through that hole in the top of the needle, and then pull it through so that the ends meet at the bottom like that. So we're sewing with double thread, and we're going to sew from the inside. So you're just going to turn the sleeve inside out and hold that rolled hem in place. And now we're just going down through the shirt and the rolled hem. Pull your needle almost through, but not all the way through. We're going to leave that thread hanging out. Then we're going to go back through those same holes again with our needle. And when we pull, it creates this loop of thread. And we're going to put our needle through that loop and then pull it tight, and that creates a knot. So we'll do that again. So through both layers of fabric, make this loop of thread, put your needle through, and pull it tight. And all you have to do is 2 or 3 knots, and that will keep it in place. So we'll do one more, and we're done. All you have to do is cut off your thread, and you can see on the other side you have this tiny little stitch, and that's going to keep it in place. So now we're going to do the same thing on the top of the sleeve. So again, we're going to sew from the inside out, and we're just going down and up through all the layers of fabric. Pull your thread through, but not all the way. And then we'll go back through those same holes, or close to the same holes, with our needle creating that loop of thread. Now we're going to put our needle through that loop and pull it shut. So we have 3 knots. We're good to go. Cut off your thread and these other little bits if you want. And we'll use the rest to do the same thing on the other sleeve. Unroll it, you see, it has this tiny stitch which will keep it in place. I used white thread just so you could see what I was doing, but you could use thread that matches the fabric if you don't want to see it. And when you're all done, it's going to look like this. So we did the roll-up sleeves, but you could also just leave a raw edge. Totally cool. Thank you so much for watching Cinderella Sew, and I'll see you soon. Peace.